Have you ever wondered why Donald Trump remains one of the most polarizing figures in modern history? Whether you admire him, criticize him, or fall somewhere in between, there's no denying his impact. But what's the real story behind his legacy? And why does he evoke such strong reactions from people across the world? Today, we're diving into Trump's life, presidency, and enduring influence to uncover every angle, without the spin. Stay with us, because the story is more complex than you think. Donald Trump's presidency was marked by bold decisions that changed the political landscape. Supporters point to record low unemployment rates and tax cuts that spurred economic growth. For example, his Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 aimed to stimulate business investments and offered cuts to corporate taxes. Critics, however, argue that the tax benefits disproportionately favored the wealthy, widening the gap between rich and poor. Trump's focus on deregulation is another point of contention. He rolled back numerous environmental policies, arguing that they hindered economic growth. But environmentalists countered that these moves jeopardized progress in combating climate change. One of Trump's most divisive policies was his stance on immigration. The construction of the border wall and family separation policies drew international condemnation. Yet, his supporters claim these measures were necessary to address illegal immigration and national security concerns. Did you know that his administration achieved criminal justice reform with the First Step Act? This bipartisan effort aimed to reduce recidivism and overhaul sentencing laws, a surprising success amidst political polarization. The pandemic added a new layer to his presidency. While Operation Warp Speed fast-tracked vaccine development, critics argue that inconsistent messaging and downplaying the virus undermine public trust. Where do you stand on these debates? Even after leaving office, Trump's influence continues to shape American politics. He redefined the Republican Party, transforming it into a movement centered on his brand of populism. His rallies remain a spectacle, drawing thousands of loyal supporters who resonate with his "America First" agenda. But his critics warn that his ongoing influence fuels division and erodes democratic norms. Trump's social media presence played a significant role in his post-presidency legacy. Platforms like Twitter amplified his voice, but after the January 6 Capitol riots, his bans from major platforms sparked debates about free speech and accountability. His endorsement power also remains strong, with many Republican candidates aligning themselves with his platform to secure votes. What do you think? Is he a transformative figure or a destabilizing force? Long before politics, Donald Trump was a real estate mogul and reality TV star. His rise to fame came with properties like Trump Tower and the iconic role of host on The Apprentice. But his business practices weren't without controversy. Multiple bankruptcies, lawsuits, and allegations of unethical behavior cast a shadow on his financial empire. Yet, his supporters argue these challenges showcase his resilience and ability to bounce back. For instance, Trump's use of the bankruptcy system allowed him to reorganize debts and keep his businesses afloat. Critics, however, see it as an exploitation of legal loopholes at the expense of creditors and employees. His branding prowess cannot be denied. From hotels to golf courses to merchandise, Trump leveraged his name as a symbol of luxury and success. But was it all smoke and mirrors? What do you think? Is he a shrewd businessman or a symbol of reckless ambition? Donald Trump's story isn't just about politics or business, it's about a broader cultural shift. His presidency highlighted divides in American society on issues like immigration, climate change, and race relations. But it also sparked conversations about media bias, free speech, and the role of social platforms in democracy. For example, the term "fake news" became a household phrase during his tenure, reshaping how people consume and trust information. His presidency also revealed how divided the country had become, with each side interpreting events through vastly different lenses. These are debates that will likely outlast Trump himself. Trump's impact wasn't confined to the United States. On the global stage, his America First policies reshaped alliances and trade agreements. His decision to withdraw from the Paris Climate Agreement drew sharp criticism from world leaders. Meanwhile, his negotiations with North Korea's Kim Jong-un marked an unprecedented diplomatic effort, though critics question the tangible outcomes. In the Middle East, Trump brokered the Abraham Accords, fostering normalized relations between Israel and several Arab nations. Supporters hail this as a significant achievement, while detractors argue that the broader regional conflicts remain unresolved. Trump's trade war with China also had far-reaching effects. While it aimed to protect American jobs, critics highlight the economic toll on farmers and small businesses caught in the crossfire. What's your take? Was his approach to foreign policy bold and effective, or risky and inconsistent? Now that Trump will be the 47th President of the United States of America, there is no doubt he is going to change the political landscape. But his influence goes beyond elections. The cultural and political shifts he ignited continue to ripple through American society. From debates over populism to ongoing concerns about misinformation, Trump's legacy is one of enduring complexity. Moreover, his role in shaping the next generation of political leaders and activists cannot be overlooked. Whether you see his impact as positive or negative, Trump's mark on history is undeniable. So, what's the verdict? Is Donald Trump a political disruptor, a cultural icon, or a divisive force? The answer, as always, depends on your perspective. What's clear is that his story is far from over, and so are the discussions surrounding him. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What aspects of his leadership resonate with you, or don't? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're interested in exploring this topic further, check out the links in the description for studies and resources. At Impartial Insights, we're committed to bringing you balanced, thought-provoking content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos. Let's uncover the truth, one topic at a time.